It's Monday, February 12th. My name is Rich, and this is your 5-Minute Fix. Welcome to the 5-Minute Fix, where we take stories about pretty much anything from pretty much anywhere and try to give it to you in 5 minutes or less. Today. Last night's Super Bowl was quite the game. Went into overtime, very close all the way up until the end. But of course, as you may have seen, the Chiefs came out on top. Seemingly so, Patrick Mahomes took over the game in the fourth quarter. Simply what it comes down to. Chiefs defense held in there. Patrick Mahomes just did his thing. It actually ended up being quite the historic Super Bowl itself. And first, we're going to take a look at some of the things that happened during the Super Bowl. 10 interesting facts and stats from Super Bowl 58. 1. There were 2 record-setting field goals in Super Bowl 58 in the second quarter. 49ers kicker Jake Moody drilled a 55-yard field goal to make it 3-0. That actually ended up being the longest field goal in Super Bowl history. But that record was beaten by Harrison Butker's 57-yard field goal that barely looked like it made it. It's one of those ones where you're watching a football game and you're like, not sure if it's going to make it, but it made it. Jake Moody also missed an extra point in the fourth quarter, and quite frankly, it probably had a definite effect on the outcome of the game as it was blocked. Number 3, the Kansas City Chiefs are the 9th team to repeat as Super Bowl champions, the first since the 2004-2005 New England Patriots. Tom Brady led New England Patriots. Number 4, the 49ers have lost the last 3 Super Bowls they've been in. They also lost to the Chiefs in 2020, as we know, and the Ravens in 2013. Their last Super Bowl win came in 1995 against the San Diego Superchargers, and they're now 5-3 in Super Bowls. Number 5, Andy Reid and Kyle Shanahan were the 4th pair of head coaches to face each other in multiple Super Bowls, and now the coach who won the first game is 4-0 in the rematches. It's a good stat to remember for all you gambling folks. Number 6, Patrick Mahomes was 28 years and 147 days old on Sunday and became the first quarterback in NFL history to start 4 Super Bowls prior to turning 30. Easily broke the record set by Tom Brady, who started his 4th Super Bowl at 30 years and 184 days old. Number 7, this was the first Super Bowl to go to overtime since the notorious Super Bowl in 2017, which was the only other overtime game. That was the one when Tom Brady and the Patriots stormed back from a 27-3 deficit to defeat the Atlanta Falcons. Number 8, after the game, the Vegas odds makers named the San Francisco 49ers the favorite to win the Super Bowl next year, and the Chiefs were number 2. Number 9, this year's Gatorade bath was purple, just like it was when the Chiefs won last year. Is that Mr. Cheese? Get out the way. Get it. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, they got him. You're young. Number 10, a lot of football fans were caught in the middle and watched the Super Bowl without rooting for either team. Well, no shit. I wish I didn't read that one. But that's not all that went down last night. The city of San Francisco was partially on fire, but not because the 49ers lost. Mob sets Waymo car ablaze in San Francisco. An autonomous Waymo met an untimely end thanks to an unruly mob. Now, if you don't know what Waymo is, it's an automated car driving service, strictly run by sensors and all that good stuff. Essentially, it's a robot that drives people around autonomously, and it's actually faced a bit of backlash in the city of San Francisco. This weekend marked Chinese New Year celebrations, usually a time of revelry and many fireworks. But one Waymo car that tried to navigate down a busy street in San Francisco's Chinatown was met with an unruly mob that smashed the car's windows and burned it to the ground over the weekend. Videos of the incident were all over social media. Ex-user Anared Cole got good footage of what started the fire. In one video, a crowd of people surrounded the car, preventing it from moving. The vehicle is already covered in graffiti and has several smashed windows. One person then throws a lit firework into the cabin. The firework explodes and the fire starts in the car. The Waymo car then burns to a crisp while it helplessly flashes its hazard lights. All right, let's take a look at this. Oh! Firework goes off. All these people are half celebrating. That shit is lit. No kidding, Nate. What's this guy placing on top here? What is this? Oh. Who knows? This just spinning out of control. It's done. Now, obviously, this vehicle has safety measures so that when there are pedestrians around, it's not going to, hit them essentially, or try not to. There have been a couple instances where gotten into accidents and stuff. But if I were these people, I would think I would be worried about this vehicle going haywire and then just plowing through a crowd of people. Like, I wouldn't put it past it. And by the end of it, this thing is just up in smoke, up in a blaze. And I'm going down in a blaze of glory. The fire department eventually responded to the raging fire, but almost nothing was left of the vehicle by the time the blaze was put out. Thankfully, the fire didn't spread. An NBC Bay Area report got a comment from Waymo, which said the car was not transporting any passengers and no injuries were reported. Because that's the most important thing, I guess, really. You forget to think about that. Situations like this. Most people attacking the car had their faces uncovered and phone cameras were all around. The Waymo car is also covered in cameras. So Waymo probably has close-up, first-person recordings of who did what. It's mostly just a question of if the company wants to press charges. The San Francisco Police Department said it is investigating the fire. Yeah, you know, I guess a bunch of people probably didn't even think about that. It's got cameras, sensors, everything. You're going to be caught. Shit, like 20 years ago, you could be out in the streets and people catch you doing stuff, you lighting shit on fire. So, did you watch the Super Bowl? Are you one of those weird people who are pissed that Taylor Swift is enjoying football? I think, you know, more eyes on the game, the better. I don't see what the issue is. If they weren't showing Taylor Swift, they would have been showing some other celebrity that was there. They probably would have been showing like Kim Kardashian or something. You probably would have had more people pissed off. And what do you think about this Waymo car incident? Do you live in San Francisco, or have you taken a ride in one of these autonomous vehicles? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. My name is Rich, and this has been your 5-Minute Fix.